What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Roger That Mo podcast. I'm Mo, and as you can see, this is not Roger. I got somebody way cooler than Roger. Like, y'all don't like Roger anyway.
Damn, Roger.
Way cooler than Roger. Way cooler than Roger. I got the amazing Ryan Davis with us. Ryan, say what's up to the people.
What's up, people? Thanks for having me, Mo, man. This is dope, man. This is dope. Mo done invited me to a random attic.
That's how you gotta do it.
Yeah.
Like, what's gonna happen in this room, man? Is it really be a podcast?
Yeah, I was like, when we started going up the stairs, I was like, this is setup. I'm glad to be able to do it, yo.
I was happy you said yeah, man, because I definitely been wanting to do this interview for a while.
Mo think I don't fuck with her for real. That's what it is.
It ain't that. It's I really respect comics time, and I really even as a comic, I've been a comic for a while now. I just think we so busy, and I know we not.
We ain't doing shit. Especially out of town, I ain't doing shit.
Coco Brown said the same thing to me. She's like, I don't be as busy as you think I be. I was like, hey man, I just be watching TV. You always on my TV. Like, she busy. I ain't gonna bother.
Yeah, we only busy when we're busy. Like when we're doing the show, But that's why, like, Mo didn't even know what time. It's about what time? Nigga, I don't know what time available all goddamn day. Early. That's what we gonna do. Early. Whatever early means to you, that's what time we're doing.
And I never know what early means to comics, because even when I'm on the road, I'll be at the Looney Bin houses, and I'll be like, hey, you want to do a podcast in the morning? They be like, yeah, let's get it done early. And then they come out. I'll be up early. I'll be up at 7 o'clock. Like, they gonna come out at some point.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be ready. They come out at 1 o'clock. Like, you ready to do this podcast? I want to take a nap now. I need to take a nap before I talk to you.
See, Mo called me at 9. I was like, hey! I'm up early, nigga. Like, I've been up for hours. How you doing?
On the second ring like my daddy, too.
Yeah.
Enthusiasm. My daddy been up since 5 drinking coffee. Hey!
I was on the way to breakfast, nigga. She thought I was in the bed. Nigga, I done showered, got dressed. I'm about to go get some food. Nigga, what you on?
How was the breakfast? Where y'all go?
First watch. And I'm the worst nigga on the planet to serve. Because all I do is look at your menu. I have dietary restrictions, right? Because I've been dropping a lot of weight because I watch the way I eat now. So, and most places ain't gonna cater to my dumb ass dietary needs. Mm-hmm. So whatever you got on your menu, you can guarantee I'm not ordering it straight up. I got a whole bunch of, I'm that dude, man. I'm like, can I get an omelet, egg whites only? Now the funny part is they got a list of egg white omelets. I ain't like none of them. I looked at the regular omelets. I'm like, yo, this one's fire. So I'm gonna give me this one, but I wanted an egg whites. And I was like, ooh, y'all got a salmon frittata. I don't want no frittata though. Can you put salmon in my... I'm looking. They ain't even got options to add meat in the omelet. I was like, I don't even know how they going to charge me for this. I'm making up shit. I go to your place and make up shit. And I know the way to be like, how do you ring this up? I'm that nigga. I'm a problem everywhere. But I tip well, so they can beat me halfway.
As a cook, you the nigga we hate.
Yeah, I know.
I know you be like, I tip well, but we don't get that.
You don't get the tip.
We don't get that tip. All we get is the modifications on this meal. And all we seeing is egg whites, sub. Yeah, this nigga here.
Everything.
I didn't come for
They're like, you want potatoes? Nah, I can't eat potatoes. Can you put me a salad on the side? We don't have that as an option. Well, don't give me nothing then. Just don't put it on my plate because I can't have the shit. And I'm a foodie. I'll eat it if it's there. So I'm telling you to help me have self-control and don't put it on the fucking plate. You put it on the plate, nigga. I tell you, I'm not allowed to have sugar. Them niggas put jam on my plate. Nigga, I put my pinky in it and put in my gums like cocaine, nigga. I don't never get to have jam. That's the real shit right there.
You said I'm trying to be a better person.
I'm trying to be right, and yeah, I'm putting the onus on y'all, not on me. That's the way it worked, man.
I'm at a point where I'm trying to do something different. I started drinking water again.
Okay.
I know people was like, you're supposed to drink water to live, dumbass.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, for a long time that was not me.
I'm not a water drinker, but this is what I've learned. This is how, if you want to up your water intake, you don't have to do none of the dumb shit you see people doing. When you see the nigga with the gallon of water walking around, you ain't got to be that nigga. Just drink water when you were going to drink something else. When you go get something to eat, everything come with a drink. Choose water. Now you've drank more water than you usually drink. That's how it works. You go out to get liquor or something like that, get a straight shot, and then get some water. That's all it is. I'm still trying to
trick my brain with that.
Yeah, just that's drink water when you're drinking. Whenever you're drinking anything, drink water. Even if you're still like, nah, I can't just drink water by itself. Drink the thing you were gonna drink. But then drink some water.
yeah, I've been doing that. Like, I drink soda, then I follow it up with a water. I'm like, nah, you gotta drink the water before you can have another soda. Like, I'm putting that on myself. But like,
that's it, man. Just because at the end of the day, drinking any amount of water that's more than what you usually drink is better for you. You don't have to be the best at it, but your body knows when you're doing better.
Mm-hmm.
It does. I've dropped 40 pounds. And it's not because I'm doing something spectacular. I eat steak a lot. I ain't supposed to be eating red meat the way I eat red meat. My body tells me I ain't supposed to be eating this shit. But hey, I'm not eating sugar. So that's the way that's why I like rationalize it in my mind. Or, and I'm like, man, but I drank water the whole time I was there. I didn't drink nothing crazy. I found out I was pre-diabetic. Right? And it's because it's like, I know saying sugar is it's because of sugar, but no, I used to be, not even used to be, I still am. I'm just doing better about it. But I'm the nigga who orders lemonade. They bring me my lemonade. I've drank it pretty much before the fucking waiter is left. Give me another one. I done drank like 4, I done put them down 4 times before my food comes. And I'm eating like bread, everything that turns into sugar in your body. So I had so much sugar in my body that I thought I was sick with something. So I went to the doctor and they were like, nah, you don't have no virus or nothing. Let me check something else. They were like, nigga, your urine has more sugar in it than soda. And we're about to send you to the hospital, nigga. This is a problem. I was like, oh, for real? Yeah, I can't do sugar no more. Because they were like, nigga, we don't even know if they're like, you definitely pre-diabetic and we going to have to check back to see if we need to put you on insulin. And I was like, nigga, I'm not responsible enough to take a shot every day. I'm not responsible enough to refill my prescription. You know what I mean? So it's like, nigga, you're gonna lose your feet. You're gonna lose your feet.
Hold on, back up. He said, I said right. I understand, but you a whole father. Like,
yeah. Nah, man. My kids didn't even cross my mind. I ain't think about being here for them. I was like, nigga, I need my feet, bro.
I'm not responsible enough to go get prescriptions.
Yeah,
but
nah, man.
Go get your children's prescriptions.
Nah, they mom good with that. That's what it's gonna get done. Shout out to the mother of my children. She's amazing at that. Kids need it, she'll go get it. She don't not even to ask me. She'll do because I'll get them and she'll be like, "Well, you need to go pick up. I'll put it in the bag. Don't you worry about it." she'll stop herself mid request. She was like, "Man, this nigga."
Like they just got everything they need already.
Yeah, they got is everything.
Nothing else. I even put food in the bag.
I'm gonna tell you what kind of father I am. My kid reminds me that it's time for them to take something. Dad, it's 2:00. I gotta take my medicine. And the mom and they mom tell them, it was like, make sure you tell your dad that you got my 8-year-old way more responsible than me, nigga. Like it's insane. It's insane. But I'm helping her mature. That's the way I look at it.
Well, she gonna be a very mature 12-year-old.
She will.
Listen here, I take my own medicine because my daddy just be forgetting. I just come in and be like, Daddy, I took my medicine already.
I'm gonna pass out if this nigga if I leave it up to him.
I made sure I ate before I took my medicine. I made me a sandwich and all that. I don't need you to do nothing. I just came to tell you what I did.
Yeah, nah, for real. She know. You know, my people who know me personally, who've been around me for a long time, know how absent-minded I am, and they forgive me. My daughter don't forgive me at all, nigga. She be like, this nigga don't care. And I'm like, nah, it's not that I don't care. But she's 8, so that's how she rationalizes everything. It's either you care or you don't fucking care. And that's not, she haven't met enough people in her life to realize, nah, there's just some people who just drift off all the time, and that's who your father is. And the fucked up part is that's who your brother is. You gonna see it. I made you a little me that you gonna see. I can't wait till she figure it out. Cause she probably think, oh, he 5, so that's why he act like that. You 36. Why you act like a 5-year-old? Nah, nigga, we the same person. We the same.
We both forgot today was your recital.
Yeah, we both.
I told him to remind me.
I told him to remind me.
He forgot, so we forgot.
Now
look at you at your recital by yourself.
By yourself.
All right, so like I've been knowing you for about 6 years, but I don't know if a lot of people watching know who you are. Let's talk about how you got into stand-up.
Oh man, I got into stand-up just the same way I get into everything. I'm not, like I said, I'm aloof. I'm not an organized person. I do shit off of whims. Like my first show here in Kansas City was Thursday. I booked my flight Wednesday. Nigga, the way that I am cost me so much money. I've known since last year I was doing Kansas City. Could have booked the flight there. That's just the way that I am. So I got into comedy the exact same way. I went to go see Kevin Hart's Let Me Explain, and I was like, I'm gonna do comedy. And then 3 days later, I got on stage.
Just right after that, you was like,
man, I saw the biggest nigga in the game doing comedy and was like, I'm gonna do it too. But it wasn't that. The funny part is, I never disrespected the art in thinking that I could do it just because I saw somebody else do it. I knew it was hard. In fact, I thought I couldn't do it. I was actually surprised when I found out I was good at it. So I always had the respect for it, but I was just laughing because it's like, that's the way I do everything. I just decided I'm gonna get on stage and I got on, because if you tell me, Ryan, in 2 weeks you gotta do this, I'm gonna forget. But if you go, hey man, we going to go do this now. That's how I operate in life. So that's why I've never been worried. People be like, you don't have security sometimes. You just be walking around doing whatever. Most of the time when celebrities get caught up in anything, it's usually because someone can peep their schedule. Mm-hmm. That's how you get set up. You got a schedule. People know you're going to be here. But I know you didn't know I was going to be here because I didn't know I was going to be here.
I booked my flight this morning.
Good luck, man. You gotta be ready to catch somebody lacking at all times to catch me lacking, because it's like people be like, why don't you do club appearances? I don't know if I'm going to the club until I'm going to the club. I don't I could have got paid to be there, but Once you tell me you're gonna pay me to be, now it's an obligation. What if I don't want to go to the club no more?
Right.
Now I gotta go.
Now it ain't strictly for fun.
That ain't fun. Right. It's for business. So I just live my life like that, you know. And I know I shouldn't. I know it is. I want to be direct and tell you people that are watching. It is very irresponsible to live this way, and I guarantee you, everything in my body says don't live this way. And I want it to change. I cannot change. I need a woman. That's what I need. I need a wife. Nigga, I need a caretaker.
That's pretty much how you get. Yeah, that's pretty much how it gets done.
Yeah, I need somebody who's good at that. That's just what it is. I can't do it. But if I find somebody who's good at that, I'll do everything to make sure that you're happy. I'll do everything to make sure that you're happy. That's how I do it. They're like, man, why you love this girl so much, man?
She tell me where I'm supposed to be.
She tell me where I'm supposed to be.
She got ready to book my flights.
Yeah, everything. She ain't got to pay for nothing. She ain't got to do. I feel like I'm a good dude to be with. When you look, because all you got to do is take care of me, and I'll take care of us. I'll take care of everything. You take care of one person, I'll take care of two. How about that? Well, that's the way it works. But it's tough though, because a lot of women don't they don't want to feel like they taking care of somebody. They don't want to feel like, a lot of them want to talk to you like you're a child, but they don't want to take care of you like you're a child. Mm-hmm. So like it's tough for them, and being that I'm intelligent, a woman who deals with me can learn a lot from me, and they'll hear me say all of this really smart and really wise stuff, and then realize that I am stupid in areas. Not bad in areas, but like I'm just plain stupid. And whenever you experience the smart side of me and the wise side of me, you go, nah, this nigga ain't that stupid. But yes, yes. When it comes to these things, I am an absolute idiot. And they be like, you knew better than this. No, I didn't. And I would love to say that I did. You think I want to admit that I'm stupid? I don't want to admit that to you. But guess what? Surprise. Stupid. That's who I am. And that's just what it is. I think that's the biggest thing that I run into just in all relationships. Like friendships, relationships with family, romantic relationships. It's all, you're too smart to be this stupid. And I'm like, y'all think it doesn't, when somebody's good at something, it doesn't cover all things. Mm-hmm. When somebody's smart, I'm not smart at everything. I'm not good at everything. I'm really good at what I'm good at, and I'm horrendous at what I'm bad at.
Oh yeah, that's exactly how I tell people about me.
Yeah, I don't have no middle ground. I'm not alright at nothing.
I can't change no tire. I can't tell you nothing about a car. What I can do is keep you entertained while you figure it out. Like I can dance for you, I can sing for you, I can tell you some jokes.
That's fair. Ain't
it fair?
Entertainment
I can cover.
I can't fix no car, no nothing. But I can pay a nigga that knows how to do it.
Yeah, I can even play a guitar while you fix the tire.
We'll both sit in the car while the tire is being fixed. But it will be fixed. And that's my thing too. That's something I can't, because I know I'm not a handy nigga. And if I need a dude to fix something, I send my woman to the spa. You're not about to outman me in front of my woman, nigga. That's not about to be the case. Not about to see no nigga fix or build nothing while I'm sitting there doing nothing. Cause she ain't thinking my man paid for it. She thinking,
she not?
Nah, man, they all nah. A lot of women ain't gonna like to see her man twiddling his thumbs while another man is handling business.
I mean, it don't even be necessarily like, cause I stand out there and entertain my woman. She fixed her own car.
Yes,
everybody be like, why you ain't helping her? Listen, she her daddy daughter. My daddy was good at making babies.
Yeah,
I can't do that.
Right. Listen. I wear hoodies. But I ain't no nigga for real. Like, that's how you gotta tell her, like, nigga, like, nah.
I told them, no, she my man. Y'all got this.
Yeah, y'all got
this
fucked
here.
up. Yeah.
I wear the clothes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I wear the clothes of the dick. She is the man. She is her daddy's daughter.
Yeah. Like, oh, these dudes get, like, crazy because they be like, they need a hyper feminine woman or whatever. I know that ain't what I need. I need my woman with a little bit of grit. And it's not because, you know, I don't see the beauty in somebody hyper feminine. I'm from the South. Southern Belles is really where that comes from. Nobody's more feminine than a Southern Belle. You know what I mean? But at the same time, yeah, it's just me. I'm not the most aggressive person, and I'm very passive, right? So a lot of stuff rolls off of my back. It doesn't bother me like that. I really just don't care. So if I order asparagus and you bring me mashed potatoes, I'm like, I guess we eat mashed potatoes. Cause I don't mind mashed potatoes. But I need a woman to be like, you ain't eating no goddamn mashed potatoes when you want asparagus. I know that goddamn much. Hey, nigga, this was wrong. This is wrong. This is not what my man ordered. And I'm like, she taking care of me.
Right,
she don't want me to.
You don't want
No,
that,
I only want it in its proper context. That's why I gave an example.
Let me tell you something. You don't want that.
No, a lot of people don't want that, but I'm cool with that. I'm so cool.
As somebody who has had this for 17 years.
Oh my God.
I'm like, I'm gonna eat these mashed potatoes. Don't worry about what she talking about. It's really not.
But that's me. I'm not, but I do.
My wife is like, no, you asked for asparagus. Like, no, we're not about to. Come on, no. I bet you don't pay for it.
Yeah,
I
look.
bet you ain't paying for no mashed potatoes. But
See,
you want asparagus.
I like that though. I like that.
I'm ready to go.
That's what I want. Is it embarrassing in the moment? Yes.
Yes.
But when I eat my asparagus, I'm like, man, I'm glad I'm not eating mashed potatoes. I really didn't want to eat no mashed potatoes.
It do be like that, but now you like the asparagus tastes better. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's been defended.
Because it's been defended. Like, man, I really didn't want no goddamn.
For the whole time you just sitting there, other people at the table.
Oh yeah, you feel like everybody can hear her.
Oh, everybody looking at you.
Yeah, you like.
I don't feel like everybody can hear her. I know everybody heard my wife when she said it. I know. My wife be waiting on opportunities like this because when we was younger, she used to pop off all the time. But now that we older, she a little more reserved.
Yeah.
And she wish somebody would bring me asparagus. She been waiting like somebody outside the jump rope. Like, shit, it's my time.
Because I'm just not gonna care. Like, I care about things in the grand scheme of things. What I'm eating in this moment, but I need a woman who care about that. I need a woman to be like, and you know you can't eat mashed potatoes, nigga. It turns into sugar later. So you already on top of it. That's gonna turn into sugar. This nigga tried to kill you. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Immediately when you said mashed potatoes, I was like, that break down into sugar later because my grandma can't have it. So I immediately was like, my grandma, that's exactly my wife. Like, you ain't eating that when you ain't supposed to. No, trying to kill. Right.
Get me the manager. Your waiter is trying to kill my nigga. That's the way they gonna bring it up. They're not gonna say they brought him the wrong item.
You don't want right. I'm telling you, talking about my life right now, and I'm telling you, I've been at this for 17 years. You don't want it.
Yo, your waiter's trying to kill my nigga, and I don't appreciate that. Not only do I need the asparagus, we not paying for this. I can't even believe you did this. Yo, he was very specific about his dietary needs.
And then my wife, I don't think my wife would have went so far as like, we ain't gonna pay for this. But my wife would have definitely looked at him like, you know, you fucked up your tip.
Yeah, oh yeah.
She look, that's her. She got the powers. She like, listen here, you just went from a $50 tip to a $5 tip.
Oh,
and now you about to be like, black people are bad tippers. Well, we actually good tippers.
Let me tell you something. I'm a great tipper. And if you bad, ooh, I let you know that I think your service is bad. My tip will be evident.
Mm-hmm. That's how my wife is.
I did not fuck with you.
Mm-hmm.
I did not fuck with you. I'll do shit like if you're a bad waiter, I'll pay in cash. Right? I'll pay in cash and then have you break large bills just not to give it to you.
Okay, see, I ain't gonna do all that.
Because they'll do that too. You give them the 100, they'll bring you like 320s and then a bunch of fucking 5s and 1s. I just wanted you to break it down. You ain't getting none of this shit, yo. Get this nigga $2 and let's get the fuck on out of here. How dare you?
Are you one of them people who leave a review?
Nah, I ain't
on
leaving no review.
On the little ticket, but like, this is
I
why you get a tip.
I should, but I don't because that's giving way too much effort. You can think, listen, if you already bad at service, when you see the bad tip, you already gonna think I'm the problem anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna take, even if I write down what the issue was, you're still not gonna take accountability because you work in the service industry and you don't provide good service. You literally got one job to your job. Hey man, get my shit right and be nice.
That's why I'm the cook, man. That's why I'm the cook. I just listen here. I cook the shit. I read the shit. I cook the shit. I send it out. That's what I do. I don't want to talk to nobody.
And if you don't want to talk, just don't take this job.
Yeah.
I got a brother who is awful at customer service. Awful, but he gets customer service jobs all the time, but he don't work customer service anymore. But this nigga, he can't deal. He like his moral compass is so strong. Like him being on the clock or wearing somebody else's uniform or anything has absolutely nothing to do with how he speaks to people. I'm not gonna change who I am just because I'm on somebody's clock. So I got him a job somewhere, and he was a cashier, and a lady came through, and he was scanning her stuff, and she was like, "Dad, you can't say hello, good morning, how you doing?" He was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize for not doing that. I'm having a bad day. I was having a bad day." And she was like, "Don't nobody care about your day. You're supposed to be nice." He was like, "Bitch, I was trying to meet you halfway." And he did it.
Brother.
The crazy part is the manager was right beside him. He knew the manager was like, "Adrian," he was like, "Nah, there's something wrong with this bitch. Bring your own shit up." And then he walked off. I was like, "Yo."
Now, this is why I'm a cook, because I feel your brother.
I do. That's why I said he's not wrong. And he's not technically wrong. But in the service industry, you can't be that person. And you got to be able to eat some shit in the service industry, and he ain't no shit eater.
Nah, I'm a
like all the like aggression and assertiveness that I don't have. He got the double dose. He got my shit and his shit. Like he checking shit at the door. Me, I'm like, it's not a big deal. He checking everything at the door. Him and my brother Keith, they check everything at the door.
How many siblings do you
have?
I'm
one of 8.
One of 8. Okay, and I'm one of 7. I'm 2 of 7.
Okay.
I'm the second one. So like I'm
number 4 of 8.
So that's why you don't.
I'm a middle child. Yeah.
That's why you don't have that check that.
Yeah.
Like you had people to check that for you.
Yeah. See, I always had somebody above me that would check it.
Yeah. My older sister didn't want to be no part of us. She was like, "No, y'all is y'all. It's a lot of y'all, and I'm me." And I was like, "No."
I had the protective big brother. He checked everything at the door. You disrespect him, he checking it. You disrespect any of us, he checking it.
That was me.
Yeah, he even think it's disrespect. He checking it. And he's short, so he has the Napoleon complex. He checking everything. If you go, "Man, I ain't trying to hear that." Nah, that nigga told me to shut up because I'm short. Or he didn't want to hear what you had to say. But nah. Because if I was taller, he would have heard me out. I was like, "Nah, nigga." That's how he feels. I don't know.
That's how I feel because
that's how he is.
I'm the runt out of all my mama's kids. Like at least all of them almost 6 foot.
Oh, word?
Yeah, and I'm this. And that always, like, I felt like if my brothers and sisters got into it with somebody immediately, like, they never wanted to, pop off. But if I said something, they want to pop off. Oh, because I'm little. Oh, this is what you want to do.
And that's the one you don't want to fight.
Exactly.
That's the crazy part. That's the one you don't want to
And my brothers and sisters go, uh-oh. I don't think, uh-oh.
You don't want it.
Like, yeah.
That's what people got to realize. So I got a brother. One of my brothers is bisexual or whatever. Got hell about being gay his whole life or whatever, right? You know how much this nigga has fought? People be like, yo, he more feminine, he the one to try. No, that's the nigga with the most fights on his record. That's the nigga that's gonna hurt you for real. That's the short nigga that everybody think they can beat and the feminine nigga that everybody think they can beat are the two worst niggas to fight. Because they've been in the most fights.
Because I don't know when your brother came out, but back in the day, I like
he 83.
Okay, I like to say back in the day.
He about to turn 40.
Back in the day, you had to fight everybody for the right just to be gay.
Yeah.
And now, they don't want to fight nobody. They don't want to do nothing. Like, everybody's supposed to bend to you. And I'm like, no. You gotta fight them 12 girls to go in the locker room just like I did. What makes you better than me?
Yeah,
I'm playing on this basketball
I was like,
team.
the community is softer than what it used to be, nigga.
Back in my day.
Yo.
You took what you did on the chin and you let the next person know through this person. Don't try it.
Man, even when I see my brother now, and my brother who's gay or bisexual, he's younger than me, but I'll see him now. I'll be like, hey man, what you been up to? Nothing, about to beat this nigga ass in the club. You know what I mean? Nigga stepping out. That's the nigga who cussed. He cussed the lady out at the job. Nigga, he ain't even at the job when he out in public. So and the crazy part is, nicest nigga you ever want to meet. He don't disrespect nobody, but the moment he feels an inkling of disrespect, now we gotta fight. And I hate to have to do you like this. That's the part. That's how you know a nigga can fight whenever he ain't even super angry about it. He was like, man, I hate I'm gonna have to beat this motherfucker up like this. I'm about to ruin this motherfucker a whole week with the ass whooping I'm about to deliver. He beating you up, but he has empathy for what the rest of your week is gonna be like because he got to do you like this.
I'm curious now. You 4 of 8. Are you the only funny one, or do you feel like some of your siblings?
No, nigga. I just did my special, and my family came up, and my sister, Killer Mike, is one of my really good friends. I love this nigga, man. And he came out and he was chilling with my family, and that nigga said my oldest sister, had this nigga dying laughing. My dad is funny. My sister is funny. My brother, who I'm talking about, he funny than a motherfucker. That's another reason why people be wanting to. People don't like when you funny. Mm-hmm. And when you mad, when somebody's mad at you and you're funny, yeah, then the fight gotta happen. But that's why I think that's why a lot of people in my family fight, because they're so funny. Mm-hmm. People do not, when you mad at somebody and they funny, it makes it 1,000,000 times worse. But I come from I was the only one who I think saw a career in it. And the beauty of, I think my family prepared me for this, because I'm not the funny one. I'm the rational thinker. I'm the person who analyzes the situation. I don't jump straight with anger or whatever, but I have the humor that they have. And I have the other stuff that they don't have. So that plays to comedy better for me. I don't think any of them would have had a career at this.
No, none of them ever talked about it after you did.
No.
None of your brothers and sisters ever come up to you, man.
No,
I'm funnier than you.
I got cousins. I got cousins
who let me
flat
write
out.
your jokes for you.
Oh, nigga.
Cause I've always been the funny one. Ryan, you know this. You know this, bro. Like, when you ever been funny, Ryan? When you say something funny,
I got cousins like
nigga,
that. You ain't never been funny, nigga. If you can do this, I know I can do it. Shit, I'm fucking put a nigga on. Well, if you funnier than me, you shouldn't need me to put you on. Do it, Mr. Funny Man.
My brother did me with the let me write your joke. He didn't want to do his own shit. He won't write for me.
I had a cousin tell B I should write for him since he the funny one. And then once he get on, he'll throw me a bone and help me get on some of the shows that he's on. And I was just like, that's amazing. That's amazing. He said it like, I'm gonna do you this solid, cousin, because I love you. I'm gonna give you the opportunity to write for me. I was like,
It sounds amazing. That's what it sounds amazing.
mind you,
When
this
do I
ain't the
start?
beginning of my career. I'm selling out shows all over the country.
When do I stop selling out shows and help you?
I was
my God.
like, I should stop selling out shows and come write for you so you can do an open mic. Nigga, have you lost your fucking mind? You have lost your fucking mind.
I don't think people realize the grunt work that goes in. They just automatically think
And
you
then,
in theater.
like, he had got an opportunity to open for somebody that I sell more tickets than. And he was like, yo, you rank my set for this. If I do well, I'll see if the nigga gets you a guest spot. And that's a thing that I've done a good job of too. My family has no clue how successful I am. They have no clue. Most people in general don't know how successful I am. My fans be having a somewhat, like fans who come to certain events and stuff like that, they have a general idea. Because
bro, you on quite a bit of stuff.
Yeah, but
that's
what I'm saying, but you gotta pay attention.
Yeah.
Like
TK say that a lot too. It's like, you ain't got to tell them how much money you got out there. Just sometimes, you just got money.
Yeah, sometimes sometimes I got enough on me. That's all it is. But they really don't know, and it's like hilarious too, man, because they'll be hitting me with the one day, man, you'll be able to pay your bills doing this shit. I pay like 4 people bills doing this shit. Like, what? What are you talking about? But I live so modestly. You know what I mean? Like, I only like food. That's how I ended up fat. Is all for food. Is what I spent money on. Like, niggas be like, nah, I'm gonna spend $500 for the Jordans. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna spend $500 on this dinner. So that was what I spent my money on. So it was always funny because it's like I'll see a dude out, right, with like a $10,000 chain, and then people be like, God, that nigga got bread. And I'll be like, man, I spent $10,000 on flights this year, and I've been all over the country, experienced all types of things. I done spent more than $10,000 on going out to eat.
I only put
and shit like that.
I only put jewelry on when I'm going on stage.
Yeah.
Like, I don't walk around with jewelry on.
Mine stay covered for the most part. Like, people don't know I have it until, because I'm wearing it for me.
Yeah, like people don't even know. It's crazy because, like, they'll wait till they see me dressed or something, like dressed to go on stage. And they're like, okay, this bitch might got some money somewhere.
Yeah.
She might have a little money somewhere.
Don't nobody know until you go out with me.
I'm like, listen,
that's when you know.
17 years.
Yeah, that's when you know. Like,
women make sure
we be at the club. It just be a couple of us. We be at the club, and then that bottle of 1942 come up, and they be like, okay. And then another bottle of 1942 will come. They be like, oh, them niggas is celebrating. And then another bottle of 1942 will come. And they like, dang, what the niggas doing over there? And then the bill come, and then I just pay it. And then that's when the women be like, oh, this nigga guy, nigga.
Who is this
nigga? This nigga
Hold
just
on.
dropped $3,000 in a section.
What he say? His name Ryan Davis.
It's just like $3,000. Like, they be like, yo, it just be like, I'm like, yeah, let me get a bottle of water. They be like, it's like $5 each. Oh, that's cool. Give me 30 bottles of water. Come to the table for everybody, because we just got 3 bottles of liquor. Give me 30 bottles of water. Niggas is gonna be drunk by the time we get out of here. And when you see me spend money like that, if you're paying attention, then you're like, oh, this nigga got a couple coins. And they be like, damn, he got a couple coins. I ain't know this because he don't never have no haircut. So I thought the nigga I thought the nigga was broke. Nigga was in the club, no haircut on, food stains on his shirt. I didn't know.
They getting your Adam Sandler on.
Yeah.
Like anytime I take my hair down and I'm just out and I don't give a fuck what I look like walking through the city, and my wife be like, do you know that people can recognize you from doing comedy? I was like, no, they'll never be like, that's the same bitch. Because this bitch toe up. Like, ain't no way, that's the same.
I had a friend who used to tell me all the time, because I would perform something like, I used to get on stage ashy, like no haircut, no nothing, and then fans used to be like, yo, we got dressed to come see you. You look crazy. You look crazy in our picture. We came to see this nigga. We paid. I bought an outfit to see this ashy no lineup have a nigga. And I'm like, I didn't know that mattered to y'all. I thought y'all would come in to see me be funny, and as long as I was funny, that was the thing. So now I started caring about performance. Like you said, just performance. I still would be out in the streets looking crazy. I had a friend that she was like, you're a lot cuter than people on social media know you to be, because they don't ever get to see you. If you're not going to shows, like it was, and it's not at this time, it was a while ago, it was the time I got in my bag, like on stage, nigga, everywhere I was going, I was dripped out. She was like, don't nobody even know you look like this. And I was like,
if you buy a ticket, you know.
Yeah, if you buy a ticket, then you know. Like it was one time where I really was like, yeah, like I was getting on stage. Like I remember, it's so funny. Like I was just talking to this girl recently, and like she showed me an old picture of us that we took, and now that like I've been taking better care of myself, I noticed that my skin looks significantly different. Like if you're watching this, like I'm a dark skinned dude. I still look dark skinned. But go look at old pictures of me. I was really dark. And it was because my skin wasn't getting any nutrients or anything. It was like, I think the human body is just, you got to think of it like fruit. Like we can spoil just like anything else, because we're fucking, this is real flesh or whatever. And I just look. Like I look at my eyes, I look at my skin in old pictures, and I was like, oh man, like I was really unhealthy. I was out here killing myself. And I saw that in the picture she sent, and I was like, yeah, thank God I look way better than that. I saw somebody saw a picture of me recently. It was like, oh, Ryan, it got a facial or whatever. He's taking better care of his skin. Nah, I eat greens now and drink water. So that's the natural progression. I look like what I'm supposed to fucking look like now.
Look better when you take care of
yourself. Yeah. So, but she sent me the picture and I was like, God, I look so unhealthy in this picture, man. I'm just glad I'm in a better place now. She was like, nigga, your swag was on 100. That's all she cared about. She was like, you swagging me. You looking, sending heart eyes and shit. I was like, and that's why I was unhealthy. That's why, because none of the women that was
gonna take me anyway.
They were taking me how I came. I was like, yo, I'm telling you, if I was out here looking like that and no woman was interested, I would have been changed my lifestyle. But I'm telling you, like, it's a lot of people, especially people who don't think I'm cute, because there's a lot of people who think like I'm ugly and I'm not. But I know they tell me that on social media. They think because women like me. This has been what it is for a long time, because I know this has been this way for a long time because I'm shy. I've never really approached women ever in my life, but I've always had somebody. And the reason I've always had somebody, because there's something about me that compels women to come say something.
When you said that last night, I laughed a little bit because I always tell the story of how I met my wife.
Yeah.
I didn't ask my wife to go with me. I sent somebody else over there, and she was like, yeah. And I was like, bet. And then I avoided her for the rest of the day because I was like, we go together. As long as I don't talk to her, I won't fuck it up.
Yeah, I'm really passive. So I don't approach women, but women always have approached me. And I'll talk like that, and people be like, "This arrogant nigga." What? I'm just telling you about my life, nigga. I'm not saying I'm great. I'm saying I'm scared, and and because I'm scared, and because I don't have the backbone I probably should have,
they sense that fear.
They sense that fear. Figure if I don't do it, he ain't gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what it is. So because I know women will approach me, I move different. So it's not an arrogance thing, but when I say that, people who don't find me attractive feel the need to tell me I'm ugly, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck, because that's not. I wish more people would have said I was ugly. Maybe I would have tried to be cute or some shit. Maybe I would have started working out or doing that, but nah, man, gut hanging over and everything. Girl, give me hand holding the gut up just like this, nigga.
It don't change how the hoes flop. So
Yeah, it didn't change nothing.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right.
If it ain't threatening your feet.
Yeah, if it ain't threatening my feet, nigga, like it was crazy, because it's like, man, I really was like oblivious to how unhealthy I was looking and feeling. Like I've had braces 3 times. Like I've had braces, I've had Invisalign, and I've had Smile Direct. I have a gap right now because I don't keep my retainer. And if women were like, yo, nah, I don't fuck with that nigga teeth, I'd be like, yo, it's time to get these braces back and get the retainer. But I mean, smile, teeth got spaces in them, everything. Women be like, what a beautiful smile you have.
I had the smile of my dreams back when I first got my wife, and then, shit happens,
Yo, and they listen,
I got her, and
and they don't say nothing. They like when you smile and everything.
Like, now I'm
if
just
she
like
when I smile, I don't give a fuck.
I don't fuck how these hoes feel about my teeth. I ain't trying to be with you, bitch. Like this.
That'd be another thing. People who you ain't gonna be with, don't want to be with, don't even find attractive, want to tell you about how they find you.
Mm-hmm.
Why would I care? It'd be men being like, nigga, you ugly. I'd be like, I don't want you to find me attractive. Nigga, it don't bother me that you call me ugly. It would bother me if you were like, you handsome motherfucker. I was like, hey, brother, thank you, but you didn't have to share that with me. I'm cool on that. It's not an insult for you to say that you're not attracted to me. And they think it's an insult. And I'm like, I don't know why you would think that it would matter to me. I didn't even know you existed before you said this.
When I was younger, women would walk up to me and think it was an insult, but they was like, your sister look better than you. And I was like, bitch, we got 2 different daddies. Okay? Like,
we ain't sharing the same genetics. She
like,
is wind.
She look like her daddy. I look like mine, bitch. I would see.
Yeah. You saying is her daddy look better than mine. That's all you saying.
This shit ain't my fault.
Yeah, I didn't. Right.
Well, this is a family tree.
Oh yeah, my brother, my bisexual brother, that nigga look way better than me. I'm aware.
Sometimes that's just what happens.
I'm aware, but one of us you're gonna have to share with a nigga. Choose however you want to choose, Joe. One of us you're gonna have to share with a nigga.
That is a great definition. I've never thought about it like that. I should have told bitches that back in the day. One of us you're gonna have to share with a nigga, bitch.
That's how it works. You think I care? That's a decision you gotta make. If you rather that to be the code.
It's okay, bitch. One of us gonna pay all the bills. One of us gonna be like, bitch, you got half.
Yeah, one of us go half.
You got
and I'm gonna be honest, the niggas treat him well. So he might not even go half. He might be used to being, you know what I'm saying?
I say, yeah, my sister might be like, shit, I just go get dinner with a nigga tonight. I
gotta
pay for a bitch's dinner. Listen.
Now, the likelihood of my brother paying for everything is 0. It ain't even slim. This nigga is not doing it, yo. This nigga is used to being catered to. That's another thing, the benefit of not being like the most handsome nigga, man. I have reality. Nobody has to bring me back down to reality ever. I see how the world treat me.
He said I was born over reality.
Yeah, I was born in the real world, baby. I know, like, listen, hey, some of you beautiful motherfuckers is a scar on the face away from having your whole life changed as you know it. You a car accident, a bike accident, falling down on some skates away from everybody who treated you nicely, going, nah, we ain't gonna let that slide. People gonna stop opening doors for you. They gonna stop letting shit slide. They gonna stop. Nah, man. I'm telling you, you're this close. You're this close. You're one accident away. But not me. People are gonna treat me exactly how.
Mm-hmm.
And I noticed that from dating apps.
Even if you come with a scar, they be like, he still look the same.
He looked the same. You give me a scar right on my face. They were like, nigga, we was more interested in his eyes anyway. It was his eyes that got me. It wasn't even his face. It was his personality.
Look at looks.
Yeah. Well, nobody checking for the look anyway.
He been through some shit.
Yeah, if anything, they be looking at me like, that nigga resilient. He went through what he went through and came out, you know what I mean? Still smiling. Yo, I'm grateful for that though. Because beauty privilege is a thing that I've realized really hampers people. Like, I know quite a few really beautiful people, and man, I'm talking about their sense of humor isn't good because they've never had to be, funny. Like, being funny breaks the ice socially. Well, when you're beautiful, people just want to be around you. You never have to break the ice. Mm-hmm. So you corny. A lot of the times you mad corny.
Like, just standing over there waiting on somebody to come say something to you.
Yeah, and people will give you the pass for being corny because you're beautiful. Mm-hmm. So they laugh at your non-funny jokes. They do all of this stuff, and you don't have to be smart when you're beautiful. I'm not saying that they're not smart and beautiful people. I know them too, but there's a lot of you that you're pretty fucking dumb, and no one's asking you to be smart because that's not why they're around you. And I don't envy that at all. When I look at the benefits of my humor, my intelligence, my ability to move in a room socially, you know what I mean? My ability to talk to people or break things down to people, to have a conversation with any level of individual, you know what I mean? These are gifts that I wouldn't trade for anything. The only thing I've noticed, because with weight loss and my skin clearing and everything, people are treating me different than they treated me before, especially if you don't know who I am. And I'm starting to see that people do treat you better when they feel like you're better looking. But at the same time, all that does is make me look at people like something is fucking wrong with them. Because you don't value something. Because I could easily get fat again. Like, you know what I mean? I could easily eat my way back into your disrespect. You respect me because I've lost weight? It's such a weird thing. And now it helped me because some people may hear this rant and be like, oh, he ugly. He don't like the people who are beautiful. And I'm just like, nah, nigga, that's not it. It's like, it taught me to not value beauty the way that so many people value beauty, because it's really nothing. It's nothing more than your daddy look better than my daddy. It can be no more than that. It can be no more than, hey, genetically, I can eat all the bullshit that I want and still have abs. Mm-hmm. You ain't work for them. You didn't do nothing. Yeah. There you go. You don't work for them nothing. Yeah. You just happen. So it's just like
fried Twinkie last night.
Yeah, we like, and a fried Twinkie would kill me. I wouldn't even have made this podcast if I had a fried Twinkie last night. Yeah.
I'm putting all kind of bad shit in
and then get to walk around with your shirt off. Like, you see the cuts, nigga. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's like stuff you can't even control. And as you're navigating through this world, what somebody has between their ears and what they have in them as far as their drive or what's in them in their heart and their moral compass is way more important. And I notice that now. And as I become more and more beautiful and people treat me better, I have the wherewithal to know that this is an ugly thing within them, that they value beauty over understanding the heart and the mind of somebody. And I just operate that way. And man, it's done a lot. I think it's done a lot for my life. You know what I mean? I hope more people in this world grab that understanding about life in general, because I ain't even gonna say beauty phase because there's gonna be people who are gonna be beautiful their entire life.
Like me, like
you see what I'm saying? You're the first person I had in mind.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was like, Mo gonna be fine forever.
I was the first person I think of every time somebody say something about somebody being fine. I was like, you talking about me over here? Wait a minute. I didn't even know this was about me.
I hate you.
I'm infatuated with myself. My mom
and
be like, girl, you look like your daddy. And that nigga is handsome too. Handsome.
You look like your daddy and you fuck that nigga wrong. So don't tell me that I don't look like a bad motherfucker. Yeah.
More than once, mama.
So don't act like he wasn't that nigga for real. Like at some point you thought a nigga that looked like this was that nigga.
No.
So you got to see me as that too.
My mama will never tell that.
Yeah.
That's not her story at all.
But she made multiple kids with him.
I was not playing, nor was I something my mama wanted to do.
Oh, you fun,
this
baby.
This just happened to my mama due to life circumstances. My mama had a baby when she was 15 years old, and my grandma put her out the house. And my daddy was like, you can come stay with me and my mama. So my mama did. And in return, my daddy got me.
Wow. Your mama exchanged a baby for shelter? You a shelter baby?
Hey.
Listen.
My sister needed shelter too. She was out there.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you. Yeah, that's what you tell your sister. Anytime your sister
get baby, I was a shelter baby.
Yeah, no, you were. Hey, listen, I was born in a home. I was made in a home. I'm a family baby. You the one that was. My father took you in.
And then, my brothers happy because they was trying to make it work, and then boop, they got a set of twins, and then my mom was like, "I'm through with this shit. Like, I'm not gonna keep having this shit, babies."
Ain't nothing worse than trying to make something work that ain't gonna work and get a double D out of it. That happened to my brother. Nigga, like him and his woman, they knew they probably shouldn't be together, but they stayed together and they got twins.
Yeah, nothing was beautiful about it because everybody want to know the story about how they was made and how they came about. And I thought it was gonna be a romantic story. And no, my mom was like, I ran from your daddy every day after school for months. Because he liked me, but he was so ugly, child.
I think I might have been a makeup baby. like my dad stepped out and made a baby, and then it was like, oh no, I should leave. No, we should stay together. And they stayed together and made me. That's how it worked. Makeup baby.
I was like, I ran from him for months. He was just so ugly. Then one day, my mama kicked me out, and he just happened to be on the corner. Like, where are you going with that baby this time of night? And she was like, then we was together. I was like, what?
Yeah,
like, that's fucked up. You used my daddy. Like, that's what I heard.
Right. And listen, and now you got to see that nigga for the rest of your life. Dead in your face. You got to see him forever. That's your curse for using people.
It's a beautiful love story.
Yeah, I look just like my father, man. People used to say, still say, like, they'll pick, like, people in the public that I look like, that they'll say I look like, but anybody who see my father and go, all right, I'll never say you look like anybody else ever again. I got that nigga whole face.
They hit me with that for a long time, and people go, you look just like your mama. Then, like, once the whole comedy scene met my daddy, they was like, nah, bitch. Like, we get every joke you tell about you looking like him. Like, that's your daddy. Like, it ain't no denying that.
Like that nigga. I got that nigga forehead, eyes, nose, mouth, cheekbones. I was like, this nigga didn't leave nothing for my mama. I got my mama's ears. That's it. My dad got really small ears. And some of my siblings have, and I got my mama's ears, nigga. That nigga gave me everything but his ears. That nigga gave me his back acne, whatever it was. Shit, I didn't even know you could tell. I'm joking, by the way.
I got that little dip in the back of my head.
That like my daddy. Everything.
I know they like, I'm never going to shave my head bald. I know it's a peanut back there.
I was like, man, my skin is on tight everywhere. And then he gave me this loose shit back in the... I was like, it can't be tight everywhere and then give me this... Why is loose in the back?
Like you could peel it off, like black and shit.
Right. You got me. You got me, Agent J. You got me. Yo, I don't know why you give me this. I'm gonna talk to that nigga, man. What was it? Why? I ain't need this. Listen, it looked like you don't know, the back of my head looked like I got a snapback on. I don't even wear hats, but it looked like I got a snapback on. You just see this meat that would have been poking through the snapback hole. I don't know why he did that. Why you do that?
Like he asked me like that. I would show you this. Why you do that to me?
Why you do that to me, Dad? I love you, man.
You said your whole family showed up to support you filming your special. How was you filming it? How was it?
It was a dream come true. I got Royale Watkins to be the director, and Royale, man, we sat down. I'm talking about, we shot this special last week, and this is something that we've been talking about for a year. That's how long we've been strategizing and going back and forth about whether I should hire Royale to do it or not. And I'm telling you, man, never in my life did I think that I would work with somebody who just understood everything that I wanted before. Like, I would start the sentence and he would finish with, this is what, and I'm like, you just get it. And then we went through, I watched so many specials to figure out like how I wanted the stage set up, how I wanted to dress, what colors, what I wanted to look. How do I want to introduce myself to the world? I gave him all the notes I had, and then when I got to the venue in Chicago, man, to shoot the special, it was like I did it. It looked like exactly what I would have wanted. Matter of fact, I couldn't even have done it that well. That's what he did it better than what I even would have been able to do myself. And I was like, oh, I picked the right person. So many times with specials, the material matters so much, the material and the performance, but the look of it matters. You will always remember Cat Williams wearing that green goddamn suit.
Always.
You will always remember that. I don't care what, you will always remember Eddie Murphy in the leather. You'll remember what the stage looked like in specials and that. People, you forget that all that shit, when you're making a classic, all that shit is seared into people's minds. And I was like, yeah, I want so it matters. It mattered to me what it looked like, how clear everything was. I wanted high quality camera, high quality lenses, high quality sound. When I'm killing in this room, I want the world that's watching this like, oh, this nigga is killing in here.
Mic the whole damn room.
Yeah, mic the whole damn room up. That was my thing. Mic the whole fucking room up. Because I watch specials. I did like they were bringing Def Comedy Jam back. They were calling it All Def Comedy in 2017, and I did that show. And I had a pretty good set, but I knew that it wasn't going to resonate through the camera the way that it went in that night, because before my episode showed up, D-Lay's episode showed up, right? A comedian named D-Lay. D-Lay was smacking that night. He was smacking. And on camera, it ain't look like he was killing. It looked like he was doing well, but it ain't look like he was killing. And I wasn't killing. So I was like, oh, my shit ain't gonna look like what it's supposed to look like. And I vowed from then, like, because I had seen other people's specials where I'm like, they're not micing the audience. Monique's special, I feel like they didn't mic the audience. There's times where you see and hear them laughing, and I know it's more people laughing than what it sounds like, because they'll take a shot of the audience and they are laughing. But if you don't mic that audience, it sounds like you're doing all right, when really you're doing really well. Now, I need everybody to know I was killing these niggas. These niggas was falling out they fucking seat, wiping tears away. I need you to know all this while we're in there. So, my good camera, good lenses, great audio, mic, everything. And let's get it done. And he knew, and he did it. And I was like, I just got to do my job. I just got to be less fat. I just got to be less fat and deliver the jokes, and I'll be fine. And I think we did it. I think we made a classic. I can't wait.
When are you looking at it coming out?
We're supposed to finish the edit by June 1st. And once we finish the edit, then we're going to go to pitch it to sale.
Okay.
And we'll leave it up to whoever we lease it to, because I'm not selling. I'm gonna own my special forever.
Smart man.
Yeah, you're not ever gonna own my bodies of work. If I do something for you, I don't be asking for ownership. I don't own no parts of nothing I've ever done. So this is mine.
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna own this forever, but I'll lease it out to different platforms. I don't think it'll ever die. Like after, let's say I put it on Netflix, right? And it's on Netflix forever. And Netflix take it off, we'll put that bitch on Tubi. I'm gonna put that bitch.
hey,
it's gonna be
people
everywhere.
Talk shit, but Tubi specials be kind of lit. Like yeah,
I'm putting it everywhere. Nigga, YouTube is gonna get streams off of it. Everybody is gonna get a piece of this special. Don't you worry about it. But who gets first dibs is where we going for the sale at. You know what I mean? And I want Netflix and HBO. I do. I would be lying if I said, if I don't end up on Netflix or HBO, there will be some disappointment. But at the same time, I'll never be disappointed with what I was able to accomplish by doing this, because I'm telling you, it is a classic. It's gonna be a classic. And I'm so proud of myself. And I don't get to be proud of myself a lot. I get to, I'm always in it. You know what I mean? And I'm living my dream or whatever, but it's the thing I love, so I'm always in it. I'm always working. I'm always trying to get better. I never get to sit back and go, Ryan, you did that shit. This is the first time where I stepped back and was like, oh nigga, take a bow. You did that shit. You a dope nigga. And then now I'm in Kansas City, back at work. Not using any of the material from the special, because I got to get the next hour. It's back to work. You get to sit in your accomplishment for half a second, and then get back to it. But for a moment, I got to go, God, I'm so proud of you, black man. I'm so proud of you.
What made you know, like, this is the time to shoot a special?
Man, it was just like divine intervention. Everything in my career that ever was the next step in elevation, it wasn't even my choice. It was like, I was wanting to do it, and the opportunity don't present itself, it don't be the right situation. And I'll be like, man, I ain't gonna do it. And then all of a sudden, all the stars will align. And then you're like, well, now I have to do it. Why would I not do it in this and that? It starts like, if you force something, that you have to do so much. It's like, man, I gotta make sure this is okay. I gotta make sure I do this. I gotta do this. I do this. If I had forced it, it probably would have cost me double to do the special. But whenever everything aligned, I was like, oh, I'm getting this building for free. I'm already doing the shows in Chicago. I already got a director ready to go. I was like, what is this? I haven't played Chicago since before the pandemic.
Chicago's fun.
Right. So the opportunity to even, I was like, what is going on? And Chicago was high on my list of places I wanted to do it. Live Nation had came out and was like, yo, we want to work with you. We want to put you in theaters. I did my Houston show. It was a great turnout. They were like, yo, let's do more cities. And I was like, so you mean that I'm not going to have to find my own theater? Live Nation is going to give me the theater to, and then I went to go see Chris Rock, and he had the Yonder bags where they put all the phones away.
Yeah.
And I was like, I wonder what's the process for that. I called them. I was like, yeah, I'm doing the House of Blues in Chicago. They're like, oh yeah, Live Nation venues, we do those all the time. What do you need? I was like, nigga, I'm gonna get the lock niggas' phones up. and the budget I had set aside, literally everything was fitting in the budget. You know, the unexpected expenses out of nowhere still fit in the budget. It was just meant to be. There was like, man, everybody was doing their job perfectly. Everybody was in position to, man, it was just like, it's divine intervention, dog. I just feel like God was like, patient. When it's time, I'm gonna let you know. Listen, you ain't gonna miss my sign. That's when the sign comes, don't you worry about it. It's gonna be so blatant, you can't miss it. And that's what it was. It was so blatant that like, this is the absolute perfect time. Perfect. Listen, I was supposed to start losing weight for the special last year, and I wasn't doing what I was supposed to. And then all of a sudden, I had something going on with my body that made me think that something happened to me. And I went, and that's how I found out I was pre-diabetic.
Forcing you to lose weight.
Forced me to lose weight. That's what I'm saying. It's just like there's always some intervention. Like the thing that made me go to the doctor isn't even a symptom of diabetes. But it was a symptom that God knew, oh, he'll go to the doctor about this. He's not going to sit at home and this nigga ain't going to try to rest this off. So he sent me to the fucking doctor. And that's how I found out. And then I dropped 40 pounds in the last 2 months. And I was like, God, one thing I really do believe that my relationship with God is watching over me. And it's like, he'll let me make mistakes. He'll let me do this, but he will intervene to put me in my purpose.
Yeah.
That's when I feel like he intervenes. He's like, all right, nigga, I'll let you do all this goofy shit, but there's something I need you to do. Let's get in line. I put you here to do this. Let's get in line. And so now, and that's the one thing about faith, man. People are carrying too much. Just give it to God and just do what you feel like you're here to do, and just he'll put you in line. But you gotta move your feet. You can't sit around and be like, God's gonna come in and take me off this couch. It don't work like that. Go do what it is. But I'm telling you, whenever it's time to move into place, he'll move you. He ain't gotta, people waiting for God to move mountains when really he'll just slide you just like that. Let me straighten you up like a father would. Just like a father would. Just pick you up, dust you off. Get off these monkey bars. They too high for you. Go play on them right there. That's it. You get that, and you gotta listen when you get it. When you get the sign, you listen, and he'll put you on the right track, man. And that's just how I lead it. And some people who aren't religious, call it the universe. Call it whatever you want to call it. You ain't got to call it God, but believe in something greater than yourself. Believe that there is some sense of divinity, energy, or something that will guide you into your purpose and then lead into that. It ain't got to be God for you. Just believe in something greater, because we're not here by accident. We're here. We don't have the effect that we have on other people for no reason. Like, we're here, like, everybody has their own individual purposes.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And so that's where I'm at with it.
So you got working on shopping the special. What's after Kansas City? What you got after this?
I go to Memphis and Chattanooga with Jill Scott. I've been opening for her on her tour.
That's what I meant to ask. Yeah. What's up with this thing with Jill Scott? Because you've been having this thing with Jill Scott I know for a long time, and now she's letting you open for it.
Listen. I've been trying to open for Jill Scott.
That's like letting a stalker into your house.
Ain't it
like,
crazy?
I'm obsessed
this
with
is
you.
The funny
like,
part.
Come in,
this is the funny part. She has no idea. I can tell when I talk to her. She has no idea that I'm obsessed with her.
Like, even though you've been talking about it on the internet and everything,
she missed it. She missed all of that. She only caught the video I made when everybody was on the microphone shit.
Okay.
She saw that. She ain't like that. But And I said, I'm sorry,
Of course
Jill.
she
I
did.
just was reporting what was going on. I make fun of what's going on. And she understands that, and it's good. But she missed all of my, I'm completely obsessed with this woman. And then she missed all of that. And now we're friends. It's good.
That is crazy.
That is crazy.
It's like, I stalked you. I was in your bushes for
I was
7
in your
years
bushes
and you
for
didn't
7
even
years,
notice
didn't
me.
even know it. And then you were like, and then she
Come
was
in the
like, I
house.
respect you as an artist. I love what you do. I think you'll be great for my audience. And man, it's worked out beautifully.
So she personally hit you
She
up.
personally asked me to
I
open
don't
for the
believe
tour.
she don't know that you was obsessed with her, dog. Like, I don't know.
She didn't know.
I love Jill Scott, but Jill, I don't know if you was oblivious on this one. I feel like
she
you was
didn't.
like,
I could tell when I talked to her, she didn't have any idea. I was like, oh, I'm a huge fan. I loved you. Whatever. She was like, yeah, I know. Like, but she don't know. Like, hey, the mother of my children was like, when she heard that I was opening for Jill Scott, she was like, shit.
she's like, what y'all together now?
Yeah, what you
what you do? Whatever you with Jill now.
Yeah.
You found the kids a stepmama.
I'm telling you, because I was obsessed with this woman, man. And this is the part that took it over the fucking top. Nigga, I had these thoughts of who she was gonna be that I already loved and fantasized about. And she even doper than that. Oh, nigga.
That's like me and Badu. I was just
Yeah.
like Baduism.
Yeah.
Badu like open up the tour for you know I'm obsessed with you, right? That probably was my first, but you know I'm obsessed. It's probably,
Yo,
it's probably the best relationship.
she's so dope. And she funny. Like when you see somebody funny on screen, you know somebody might have written that, whatever. Nigga, she is hilarious. Hilarious. And I'm not one of these people that go, everybody, if you funny, you should do comedy. No, she is obviously living in her purpose. She is made music she has made music that has changed so many lives. I see it every night. The beat will drop to certain songs and people just, you remember we were in college and this is like, oh my God. It was just like you see, it takes niggas back. Niggas just be sitting there remembering their mama cooking breakfast, nigga. It's just like, oh man, let's take a long walk around the park. And I was like, nigga, it's like they almost not forget that she's there, but she takes them to a world. They relive whatever they live through her music. And I'm like, man, you gotta make classics. That's another reason why I'm like, the special gotta be a classic. Cause you know how many niggas know where they were the first time they heard, you know what I mean? Let me think of like a lot of people know where they were when they heard I'm Rick James, bitch. Charlie Murphy. People know where they were whenever they heard that. A lot of people know where when Cat Williams say any of the shit that he said. I'm trying to think of Insurgents, nigga. Listen.
Insurgents that came in.
Yo, but I'm like, he used to say something twice. And I can't remember what it is. It all of a sudden has left me. And but even regular weed. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember where I was when I heard Crypticona like, nigga. Like, you gotta do stuff that stands the test of time. And yeah, she showed me. And that's another thing, right? I was wanting to do my special, but I wasn't doing theaters. Jill Scott came and said, you want to do a theater tour with me? Now I get all the practice I could possibly need to do my special. It's divine intervention.
Because theaters are much different.
Much different.
Rooms. And it didn't take me long to figure it out. Because thank God I wasn't the first person up there.
Yeah.
But once I watched the first two people go before me, I was like, okay, slow down a little bit, let it bounce back. And then I was like, after that, I was like, I got it.
It takes a little minute for them laughs to come back in big theaters.
I was happy I wasn't the first to go up there and bite that bullet and try to figure it out as fast as I talked. But,
yeah. But I was like, gosh, what am I going to do, God? What am I going to do about getting theater experience to be able to perform in theaters? Jill's calling me. I don't need this right now, God. I need the. You want to go do a theater tour? Well, you a cold nigga, boy. You a cold nigga, man. Hey, listen. My bad. I shouldn't doubt you. Hey, that's the way.
Always right on time.
Right? Always right on time. That's what I'm saying. It's literally divine intervention, dog. It just run your race, and shit is just going. And whenever run your race, and whenever the finish line show up, be ready to run through the tape. Be prepared to run through the tape. That's it, man. If you don't do nothing else, if you don't take no other advice from me, I'm telling you, the stars will align. You doing what you're supposed to do, the stars will align. And when they align, be ready. That's why you can't sit down and just be sitting. Because when the stars align and you're not ready, that was the chance. Mm-hmm. Everybody don't get to. Everybody don't get to be Joe Budden and have a rap career, don't work out, do the podcast. Like, people don't get to reinvent themselves. You don't get to be Titty Boy and then 2 Chainz.
You can't be, everybody ain't Joe Rogan.
Yeah, everybody ain't Joe Rogan. You don't
Joe Rogan, back in my day, Joe Rogan was the dude from Fear Factor.
Fear Factor. You see what I'm saying? Like, you don't get, it's very hard to get 2 times. That's why you got to be ready. You got to be ready to run through that daggone tape whenever it's time. And I was ready. God, I'm glad I was ready because I was wanting to shoot. I've been doing comedy for stand-up comedy for 9 years. I wanted to shoot my special year 3. What a mistake.
Damn, we almost the same age.
Yeah, what a
in comedy ages. For some reason, I thought you've been doing this a little longer.
It's because I'm good. It's because I'm really good. That's all it is.
And then when I met you, like, you were really, really, 6 years ago. Like,
I was really new. Yeah.
And then I watched the set with me back then. It's like, I asked this nigga for a guest star. Imagine what this nigga thought about me when I left. Like,
I wish you had saw the special set because you've been seeing me work out this week. I should have. Man, I can't wait to show. I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay.
Whatever I get, you'll get to look at now. Nigga, don't share.
No,
you gotta say that. You gotta say that because niggas be like, oh nah, man, I got an exclusive. Look, no, nigga.
Listen here, I like exclusive. Being the only nigga that ever.
Yeah, you be the only nigga because I'm not.
Oh my God, I'll be excited. I'll be like, oh my goodness.
But nah, I got it done. But thanks for having me, yo.
Ain't no problem. No, ain't none at all. Now you say you were next with Jill Scott stalking her and hiding her.
Memphis and Chattanooga, Tennessee, and then I'm in Austin, Texas. I'm doing it's like the gas lamp something. It's where Joe Rogan was doing all his shows and where Tony Hinchcliffe was doing all his Kill Tony shows. But I would tell you, but my phone is over there because I didn't want to be rude to the podcast.
You're a professional.
Yeah. So now I can't bring out my phone and be like, I'm here, but I'm doing Austin, Texas next weekend. And then, wait a second, that's not next weekend. That's the weekend after. That's the first weekend in May. It's the 6th and the 5th and the 6th. And then I'm off for like 3 months.
Oh, that got to be nice.
Oh, I'm taking my time.
He said, I'm sitting down and I'm getting up. Listen, I've been waiting on May to get here so I can get up.
Yeah, man, I'm sitting down. I've been nonstop. The funny part is, and people don't even understand, 3 months of me being free, having free time, man, I might be in shape the next time you dig a cigarette. That's the crazy. Like, I might really look like a different nigga. Like, my teeth might be straight. Nigga, I might have a beard. Like, y'all don't know. Like, I may
Rip fucked around and did that on me. I met Rip when he was fat Rip.
Yeah.
Rip came back. I was fuck Rip.
He came back ripped. I was like, what the fuck is this? Yeah. Like, nah, I might come back really a different nigga. And this is the funny part about when you come back different. People be like, oh, that nigga must be getting money down. No, I had free time. The reason most people don't work out is because they don't have free time. They gotta go to work. They got responsibilities. They gotta be with nothing to do. Yeah, I'm gonna get some push-ups in. I'm gonna get some. Yeah. I'm gonna work out.
So my niggas in jail so big.
That's my niggas, right?
No.
I'm going to jail for 3 months, basically. That's what I'm about to do. I'm about to do 3 months of that, man, and relaxing and drinking water and going to my orthodontist. That's what I'm doing.
That sound like a hell of a plan.
Man, I gotta
Thank
get it
you
done.
for coming through and doing the podcast,
Yes,
man.
Thank you for having me.
Before I get out of here, this podcast episode was sponsored by Black Boy Joy. And since we talked about Black Boy Joy, I want to talk about these edibles I came across at the 420 festival from Nice Guy Eatery, nice black-owned company. And when I tell you, this cookie is the reason why Roger ain't here today. I mean that. I was like, Roger, we can eat a half a cookie. Yesterday, before we started work, I was like, let's eat a half a cookie. Just a half a cookie. And I looked over, and I was fine. And Roger was sweating. The eyes was damn near closed red. And he was just like, I'm not doing fine. I'm sleepy. This is why I don't do drugs. And you ever felt bad after you gave somebody something? I was like, I don't know what that cookie doing.
I did feel bad. I did feel bad after I gave somebody something, but thank God the clinic did the shots and the pills there, because I was like, God, oh God, it's tough, man. Whatever. That ain't what you meant, huh?
No, that ain't what I meant at all. But these cookies are good. I know they good. They have not put me down yet because I'm a professional. And I've been eating and smoking since I was 16 years old, but I have put 2 grown men down, Roger and my cousin down with these edibles. So Nice Guy Eatery, the shout go out to y'all, man. Good shit y'all doing.
I'm gonna have to check y'all out.
And we definitely gonna be coming by and buying a shit ton of edibles. So thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you for being here, Ryan. This has been the Roger That Mo podcast. We out.
Out.